Old Shaman here, and today I'm actually going to be sort of taking a look at what is called Dueling Nexus. Now, for those of you who do not know on this channel, I don't really want to focus on the gaming aspect of doing content on this channel, so this is going to be a rather abnormal video for me on this channel, but I really am interested in this game. I have a huge love for the Yu-Gi-Oh! Community as well as the Yu-Gi-Oh! Card game. I grew up on the Saturday morning cartoon. I've played the game, I have gone to tournaments, and I have just I've lived through the whole sort of Yu-Gi-Oh! Genre. A long time ago there used to be Dueling Network, but that has long since been taken down. And so now, as a alternative to Dueling Network, there's now Dueling Nexus. Now, I want to take the time to sort of talk to you guys, maybe convince you guys to checking it out, because Dueling Nexus is a really fun sort of card-based. It's basically it's your basic Yu-Gi-Oh! TCG card game. It has all your available cards as well as your online dueling. Now, it is in alpha stages, so it's basically a brand new project that has been, it's been out for a while now, but it's only in its alpha stages. So just to kind of clarify a few things, I'm going to go ahead and look over some of the recent news that has happened over the past couple of weeks. As of recently, from December 31st, tag duels were introduced, and as well as new cards. They're constantly updating the game, so it's really awesome that they have a really good staff behind the whole source of Dueling Nexus, and I really love that. A stable staff is something that's really necessary for a game or a project such as this. Now, a lot of people are probably asking, why Dueling Nexus? Why not systems like Yugioh Pro or Dev Pro? Well, you see, for the person who was more or less leaning towards Dueling Network at being that it is a browser-based game, there's no download required if you want to play this game. It's strictly, it's user-friendly. You can play it on your browser. You can play it on Safari, Google Chrome. Any type of browser will be able to play this game. Also, it's a great alternative for those who have older computers that can't support the downloads for Yugioh Pro or Dev Pro, and in my opinion, that's personally one of my favorite aspects of it. Now, as far as a community goes, currently Dueling Nexus is in the process of establishing a stable and big community. It's currently really taking off in the sense that it has a lot of people currently in the community, but it is still growing. The community is still trying to kind of pick up where Dueling Network left off, and Dueling Nexus is essentially trying to reassemble that community together. So, alright, that's a few of the things that I'd like to talk about. If you're familiar with the game of Yu-Gi-Oh! And the TCG card game, and you're familiar with the rulings, this is a perfect place for you to kind of unwind, test your decks. If you don't want to go down to locals, if you don't want to if you're just wanting to test a deck before you actually purchase it for yourself, look no further than Dueling Nexus. This is the perfect place to do so. Now, just to kind of scroll over a few of the options, there's a few things. Right now we're underneath the news tab. There is a chat functionality as well as a duel functionality, and I'm going to go ahead and kind of show you guys what that's all about. So essentially what happens is that you can create a variety of decks. For instance, I have a few example decks. I got Gravekeepers and Cosmos. You can go into a variety of various decks. I'm just going to go ahead and go into the deck editor here real quick. I'm going to go ahead and edit my Cosmo build. And what it'll do is that it will open up a separate tab for you to edit your deck. So let's just kind of wait and see here if it'll load what we got here on our deck editor. So it looks like we have our basic stuff. What we can do is we can easily just kind of search for a designated card. Just kind of had to wait and see for it to load here real quick. Sorry about that. Anyways, so what it will allow you to do is it will open up a separate tab. It will allow you to pick and choose from a variety, and they have a pretty good variety of cards. They're basically on their way to completing the entire card-based library in the Yu-Gi-Oh! TCG card game. They are working on OCG, which is a near thing that will be implemented in the future. There will be OCG as well as TCG matching in Dueling Nexus. When that happens, I'm not sure, but it is going to be a thing in Dueling Nexus. Just letting you guys know that right now. So anyways, like I said, it is your basic editor. You know, if you want to search for a certain card, let's do an example. Let's do, how about, let's do Monster Reborn, just for the heck of it. So we can search for the card. As you can see, it will be listed as banned because currently in the TCG, Monster Reborn is a banned card. You are allowed to add them. As you can see, they have alternate artwork as well for Monster Reborn. That is the OCG artwork, and then of course the TCG alternative artwork as well. So that's Deck Editor. It's pretty simple. It's pretty simplistic. You're able to save your decks as well as clear them, re-edit them, and choose to either add extra or a side deck to your leisure. Personally, I really love this functionality. If you want to test out your decks on Dueling Network, you are more than welcome to do so. But anyways, that's just sort of the basics to Dueling Nexus. So once again, of course, you can add, edit decks as well as build your own decks and duel them to your leisure with other users on the network. It is constantly having games. There are games going at all hours of the day. You'll be able to find a game, no problem, if you are wanting to test a deck, if you are wanting to just, you know, have a friendly sort of matchup, you want to get involved in the community, you want to meet some new friends, you can do that here on Dueling Nexus. A really, really chill place to do so. Now, along with that, you also have your profile editor. You sort of have your rank status as well as your profile picture. You are allowed to change your profile picture according to your liking. They have a variety of different Yugioh monsters. As you can see, they got Karibo over there, which is pretty awesome. Now I'm going to switch back to Obelisk because that's my man right there. Coolest card in the game, in my opinion. Egyptian gods, you know what I'm saying? Anyways, so that is essentially Dueling Nexus. It is the replacement to Dueling Network. Anyways, guys, I hope you all enjoyed this video. I know I enjoyed talking to you guys all about this. I really do enjoy Dueling Nexus as well as what it has to offer to the community. Really, really awesome stuff. Anyways, I hope you all enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys next time. Peace out.